All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloim Yahawah, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Amawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called Darkness Shall Cover the Earth. All right. And it's basically just going into the wickedness, the vibration, dark vibration that's upon the earth right now. You know, because all these secret enchantments, all these the spiritual wickedness in high places, is going out throughout the whole entire earth right now. All right. And, Satan is at an all-time high of sifting. All right. So literally Satan is everywhere, jumping body to body, basically, jumping in all type of people's minds. And, right now it's a heavy topic on this Travis Scott. All right. As a matter of fact, let me start off with this this scripture. All right. This is Isaiah 60:2. I start at the top and it says 60:1, Isaiah, arise, shine, for that light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen up upon thee. Salakia is risen upon thee. All right. And, the light is come. The light of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, this knowledge, wisdom, all right, is being put out throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. The Holy Spirit is upon men to give you this light, this truth. All right, which it all comes through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And then it says, 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. All right. So let's go into this this word darkness. All right. All right, it says darkness, okay, obscurity, secret place. All right, when you read the Strong's definitions, it says the dark, hence misery, destruction, death, ignorance, sorrow, wickedness. You see, and with all that shit that just went down in that that astral world, all right. That's exactly what you're seeing, man. Darkness upon the earth. All right. Misery, destruction, death. Okay. You see that they said that 8 people died when, and they said 100 people injured, but then there was another, other people saying that there was literally about 100 people dead. And regardless, it's the vibration that's being put out, man, that this is a diabolic vibration being put out upon the earth right now. And you have to remember that we just came, well, not us, but these 2/3 just came back from celebrating, their Halloween and all that shit. And by them doing that, brother's been telling you for a while, I be telling you, I be saying that when I be on my my lives on the highways and byways, that every time that we celebrate, our people celebrate these wicked ass pagan holidays, man, the next week, 2 weeks later, it's always bad. It's always horrible. And look, this is 2 weeks later. As a matter of fact, a week later from this from the time of Halloween. And look what was going on all over the place. Bodies was dropping. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is bringing judgment upon these people. And again, the spiritual wickedness in high places is everywhere. Matter of fact, look, this is an Instagram. I was looking at this shit. This shit came down my timeline. This is the vibration that our people are caught up in. Well, I don't think this is one of our people, but just is an example of the vibrations that are being pushed out, upon the earth. Everything is about fucking demons and devils and shit. All right, people getting dressed up like this, because they have a heavy spirit on them. All right, but the real point I wanted to get was this is oh, look at that. That's spiritual right there. Salakia. That was spiritual. 144. You see? 144 on that. But this was what Astro World was looking for, it was looking like before the setup. And as you can see, it has a black cross right here. And this black cross is going into a portal. So this is all representing sacrifices, man. All types of demonic, diabolic sacrifices. Okay. If you look at this, all right, this was his head and the people walking through his mouth. And just looking at these people alone, man, you could just see that these people are in a fucking trance, man. Like on a heavy trance. All right. And they used to do this back in the day. I was trying to find out information on exactly who this was right here, this thing. But regardless, they used to make sacrifices onto Baal and Moloch, and things like that. So it has some similarity to do with them making sacrifices back in the day. As you can see, this guy's pushing people into it, all right, which those people were probably getting burned. They're half naked over here, bound down. People getting stabbed up, and then they throwing them in there. All that represented sacrifices that they were doing to their wicked gods back in those days, man. All right. Yeah, this person say even the shirt he wore has a cartoon picture of demons walking through a portal. Yeah. That shit is crazy as hell, man. Everything. And we keep telling you that these damn celebrities, man, they ain't no fucking these people be worshiping these celebrities, man. They're just fucking devil worshippers at the end of the day. That's all they do, man. They devil worship, all right? They could care less about the fans. They getting you strung up off of drugs and shit. Because a lot of those people that probably died had to do with them, being, with the yo jabba jabba and the mixture of drugs, all right? And then the drugs that this damn devil speaks about, Travis Scott's is all psychedelic drugs and shit like that, man. Hardcore psychedelic drugs. All right. That shit will have you, I myself, when I was wicked in the world, I used to do shit like that. That shit ain't no joke. That ain't nothing to play with, man. That's some real shit right there. Take you in a whole nother fucking world, a whole nother dimension, a very wicked, demonic fucking, mindset it puts you in, But again, these people are all caught up in a trance, and that trance is just is getting worse and worse. All right. But yeah, you can see what this represented, man. This literally represented the same thing. All right. That shit, you got people dying out there, man. People literally dying out there. And this damn devil's right here is he just sitting there looking at it in the fucking trance in the daze, and he's just continuing on with his music. All right, which at the end of the day, yeah. Matter of fact, the brother Ashiarba, he's correct about that, because the stage had an Illuminati eye while he was performing. They had one eye just twitching his eye all over the place, looking around at everybody. You see, that's all representing, this Illuminati bullshit. All right. But again, this guy was just performing while people are dead, because he got a heavy fucking demon on him. And it's funny too, because he dates, Kylie, all right. he's with her, and she's a fucking witch, man. And her mother is even a bigger witch. And I forgot where I seen it. I think it was the brother from the LA camp was talking about how it was her 66th birthday on that same day that that concert went down. So there's so much wickedness going on all at once, man. All right. And you know what? Slovakia. I didn't even share this. Slovakia. Let me share that now. So yeah, let me bring it back to where I had it originally. Yeah, that's the girl I was talking about right here. She just bugged the fuck out right here, man. You see? Straight demonic as hell. That's who I started off, the lesson with, showing you that, she had nothing to do with anything, but this shit coming down my timeline just shows you how diabolic how diabolic people are in the trans, doing all these demonic ass fucking dress ups and things like that, man. All right. So that's all bugged out. And then I went into here, 144 right here on the this is a setup for Travis Scott. All right, again, because I forgot to grab the to share the screen, but this is the setup. All right, and it's a black cross going into a portal, which all that is representing sacrifice, man. And it was crazy because when I was looking at it, this shit reminded me right here of dead bodies. Like, just looking at it from the top here, all these little fucking things all over the floor here just look like some dead body shit, Then you got a cross over here too, a cross on top of a cross. Everything is bugged out. All right. And then I went into this. All right. And I said, look, these people look like they're all in trance, all bugged out. All right. And that mouth of Travis Scott represents this from back in the ancient world when they were doing sacrifices. I'm like, again, I was trying to figure out who this was exactly, but it goes into, worshiping Baal and Moloch and things like that, man. Different forms of it. All right. These are all weird gods that these people would, make sacrifices onto. You see? And it's the same exact thing. That goes to show you that Ecclesiastes 1:9 is in full effect, man. All right. There's nothing new under the sun. The thing that has been is the thing which shall be, man. Matter of fact, let me get that scripture real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 1:9. Oops, lock it. And it says, the thing that has been, it is which shall be. All right. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. You see? So everything that's happened in the ancient world is actually happening in this time today, man. It's all, that's why they say history repeats itself, and it literally does. Okay. Shalom, brother. Yahawah Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Where at my followers at 1442? From where? Oh, on the was it on the yeah, the Instagram, yeah. It was spiritual too, because we had this is what I was just seeing. This is spiritual right here. It says 144 right here on this post alone. So it's just, man, it's just crazy, man, how everything is, spiritual in both ways. You got the spiritual side of, the right hand side. All right, everything representing the 144, the elect, and then you got that spiritual wickedness, man, that's on the left hand side. And right now we're in a constant war, but That's why I was reading this. Let me go back to reading this again. All right. Isaiah 60:2. And it says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord Yahweh shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." All right. And again, let's go into this word darkness, which it goes into secret place, man. Obscurity. When you go into that word obscurity, it goes into the state of being unknown, inconspicuous, or unimportant, which the state that's going to, that this damn earth is on right now. All right. The mindset that these people have is unknown, because hey, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. The only ones that actually know what's going on is the elect. Those that have the eyesight to see, those that have the ears to hear, which is all given through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. See, we're open up to these things, but the majority of the world is done. They're in that state of being unknown. They have no clue of what's going on, man. All right. And then it says, obscurity now he brought to the club, blah, 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 insignificance. All right. Inconspicuousness. All right. Lack of, let's see what it says. Lack of fame, honor, recognition, limbo, twilight. Deepness. See, but at the end of the day, it's all darkness, man. It's all wickedness. See, it tells you right here. It says the dark hence, literally darkness, figuratively misery, destruction, death, ignorance, wickedness, darkness, night. You see, and that's what was happening over there. That with these people dying, misery, death. Why? Because they just came back from celebrating this pagan ass holiday of Halloween, all that wickedness, still roaming around, man. The demons is out. All right. Matter of fact, let me get misery, since we spoke about misery. Let's get Second Ezra's 8:50. Second Ezra's 8:50. And it says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." You see, these people are walking in great pride, man. Why? Because they're proud to go out there and go get a yo jabba jabba, because all them people that was in there had to be all yo jabba jabbered up. They could not attend to that concert unless they had that. So with the mixture of drugs and all that shit, these people have no fucking, how can I say it? They're not taking into consideration the times that we're in. All right, because the times that we're in, man, that's why I'm telling you in Ephesians. Let me get that real quick. Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." And that's the times that we're in. Evil times, man. Perilous times, dangerous times. All right. Matter of fact, let me get some right here. 6:12. And it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." And that's what we're going through right now. Spiritual wickedness in high places. Satan is jumping mind to mind. Satan is sifting so hard right now. That's how you know we're so close to the end, because the sifting is incredible right now. You know, the way people are fucking acting bugged out. You even got people that know this truth that are bugging out. You see? Bugging out all over fucking social media. All of a sudden preaching false ass doctrine, bugged out doctrine. You know, it's literally coming out because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is rooting out the wicked. You know, you got to remember a lot of people crept into this truth unaware, man. It tells you that, I believe, in Jude. I believe in Jude. Jude. Crept up unawares. Yep, there you go. For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained this condemnation, ungodly men, turning the grace of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord Yahweh and Lord Yahweh and our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. You see? And what is going to keep happening, man? These people are going to get worse and worse, man. All right? Seducers shall wax worse and worse. Let me get that real quick. This thing, man. Seducers shall wax worse and worse. KJV. This is 2 Timothy 3:13. And it says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. You see? And you're getting that all over the place, man. Because that sifting season is high right now. All right. And because that spiritual wickedness that's put upon the earth, all right, it's at an all-time high also, man. You got these devils with their enchantments all over the place. Matter of fact, let me get another video to show you. Let me see if I finished that. Again, this damn devil right here. And what's crazy is that if you listen, this guy is dead. And you hear the way he's singing that song, that shit sounds like he's singing it to his dead ass. Like if he was singing a dead person's song. It's so fucking weird, yo. Looking right at him. He looking right at him, you know. And he's just continuing on. You see? This motherfucker, he looking right at him, yo. This shit is crazy sound. Like I said, he's with a witch. His mother, the woman he with, Kylie, her mother's a fucking witch, and it was her 66th birthday, the same day of that what do you call it? That concert. So man, there was a whole bunch of wickedness being done. You know there was all types of sacrifices being thrown up. All right. See, if you look at this big ass eyeball in the back, it's just fucking moving its eye left to right. That shit's all wicked, bro. Wicked as hell. Matter of fact, another one I had put up not so long ago was just to show you that these concerts, man, they're all fucking wicked. And these people are so caught up in the trance. Man, I remember back in I think it was in 2010, around there, the 50 Cent concert. You know, my daughter's mother had went to, and she told me it was the weirdest concert she ever went to, because she said the screen itself had so much demonic shit that she felt weird in it. Like everybody was feeling weird in the fucking place. And it's the same thing that one of these people just ended up doing. There was a little, somebody had it, I couldn't find it, but somebody was putting up a video of this guy that was at the Travis Scott concert. He said that he felt like he was in hell. He said he couldn't, it scared him straight. It basically scared him to the point where he was looking, now he's looking for the truth, because he couldn't understand how when he was in the concert everything just felt so weird, and why? Because it goes back to what we was just reading in Ephesians 6 and 12, man, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So you partaking in these damn events, man, you don't even realize that you putting a demon upon yourself. You just even sitting there and looking at these fucking screens and these things that they have, that shit is drawing you into a wicked ass realm, man. All right, that's why it tells you that in let me get that real quick. Open another tab. I think it's the second Ezra 13. Second Ezra 13. Let me see. I know it's in here somewhere. Is it 13 or 11? Oh, it might be 14. It's lucky. I think it is 14. Give me 1 second. Slocky. One realm against another. One realm against another, KJV. Oh, it was 13. I knew it was in there. This is second Ezra 13 and 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, all right, one people against another, and one realm against another. And this is going, we know, when they go to fight against Yahawashi, because this is talk about when the chariot, when Yahawashi comes in that great mountain, that great glory, all right, and they're gonna be in the middle of World War III, and they're gonna turn from fighting amongst themselves, then they're gonna turn to fight against the Lord, all right, Yahawashi, and it's gonna be, the Michael and his angels, against the dragon and his angels, all right, but it says one realm against another, all right, and it's the same thing that's going on right now with the spiritual wickedness. You see, you got one realm against another. You got that wicked spiritual, that wicked spirit that's lurking all over the place and is trying to haunt you down. All right. And then you have our spirit, which is the righteous spirit, and we're trying to get you out of that wickedness. You see, so it's a constant, basically, if you look at it even more, that's why when the spirit battles the flesh, all right, when the spirit battles the flesh, that's basically one realm against another. Because when you're walking in the flesh, you're walking in wickedness. When you're walking in the spirit, you're walking in righteousness. So that's literally just one realm against another battling itself. And that's a constant battle that we go through every single day, trying to keep ourselves in the truth. That's why you have that prayer that says, lead me not into temptation, which is in Matthew 6, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. You got to ask for that every day, man, because you can be led into evil, into wickedness at any time, man. All right. Shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah. All right. Let's see what you brothers have here. The top angel on the right side is Yahawashi. That's right. And on the left side is Satan. And Satan is doing his job right now. He's doing what he's commanded to do, to go out there and sift. You see? Uh, that's right. These people have no integrity, no balance, no temperance. Exactly. And everything's about balance. But see, these wicked people are just walking continually on that left side, man. And they don't even bother to learn any type of righteousness. Why? Because just like it tells you in let me get that real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 1:4. It tells you what? For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. You see? So the righteousness is not going to be able to, you know, they're not going to be able to take that into their spirit, man, into their soul, because they're subject unto sin. And what does it say in Romans 8? All right, those that are of the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. So they continually keep walking in that fleshly realm, man. All right, they keep walking in that wickedness. So that's why, when they go to these fucking concerts and you start seeing people drop dead, is because you got that they're already wicked, then they're doing more wicked shit, and then these damn devils with their enchantments and all their, sorceries. All right, these people are bugging the fuck out. You know, it's that simple. All right. Um, that's right. Wisdom of Solomon 3:1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, and there shall no torment touch them. Exactly. Those that continually walk in the spirit, all right, we're not gonna be touched. Matter of fact, what's that one? No enchantment shall oh man, how is it? No enchantment shall get the elect, I think it is. Um no enchantment shall deceive Israel, KJV. Against Jacob, that's what it is. And this is talking about the elect, man. You're not gonna be able to deceive the elect. All right, this is Numbers 23:23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what has Yahweh wrought? All right, so you know the ones that are caught up in all this damn enchantment and all that are them 2/3, but those that are the elect, they're not gonna be able to be caught up in enchantments and divination and things like that, man. Why? Because we have the names. All right. The name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is that strong tower. The righteous man runneth into and is safe. Proverbs 18 and 10. All right. So we don't worry about things like that. But you still got to be praying and ask Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to have mercy upon us, man. All right. This is John 3:19. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Exactly. You see? And these people love darkness, man. They constantly love walking in darkness. And that's why it tells you in Jeremiah 4:22. Says what? It says, for my people are foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. See, our people wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. All right. So going with what the brother said, all right, John 3:19, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil, man. And these people are constantly being wicked, constantly doing evil deeds. And again, like I said, we just came out of these damn freaking 2/3. All right, all them people that was at that concert, they were all fucking celebrating Halloween. Every single one of them. So when they tell you 8 people dropped, 8 people ain't dropped, man. You talking about 100 people dropped. They said 100 people got injured. That's what I believe more, that 100 people have died there. But they're not going to give you that information. You see, that's why there's a whole bunch of lawsuits going out right now. I just read an article. I was reading an article on that Travis Scott shit, and they're trying to sue him, you know, for a lot of shit that went down. Shalom, Yahawah Shai, sister, Barakatah. But yeah, you know, so there was a video that went out too, and they were saying that the guy was talking about he literally seen about 100 people dead. You see, so the judgment is going out. Yahweh Shai is not playing right now. You see, every morning does he bring his judgment to the light, like it tells you in Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. You see, and he bringing out all this he's bringing out all this Salakia, slipped my tongue. This judgment, I couldn't get it out. All this judgment, and these damn devils still have no shame in what they're doing. You see, matter of fact, people were dying in the crowd, and people just fucking kept on moving. Nobody helping nobody. People all over their phones, still putting their hands up for fucking Travis Scott. That's bugged out right there, man. That's the society that we live in today. That, you know, someone dying and nobody gives a fuck. They just trampling these motherfuckers, you know, stepping all over them, doing a river dance on top of their asses. You see, that's crazy. So let me see what you got here. Job 24 and 13. They are of those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof. You see? And that's what happens. That's why, going back to what I read earlier in 2nd Ezra 8 and 50, for many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Exactly. They're walking in great pride. Why? Because they rebel against the light. These are people that are constantly, you know, they're pushing the word to the side. They give the shoulder. You know, they don't want to take heed. They don't want to hearken onto Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You mean to tell me all them people that are in there in that damn concert, none of them on social media? Every single one of them is on social media. So there's no way that they ain't passed the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai at least one time. All right? Social media, man, when you're the trending topic, that automatically pops up. All right? And the truth is the top topic right now, you know, worldwide. That's why it tells you in Matthew 24 that this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole 4 corners of the earth, man, and then the end shall come. All right. And how is it being preached? Is being preached through the unicorn, all right, which is the internet. So there's no way that all them people that was at that concert, none of them don't be on social media. Every single one of them is on social media. Every single one of them had their phones out, you know. So that means they're constantly on the web. So they definitely have ran into this truth, but they ignore it. Like the brother put, they'd rather love darkness than to, you know, come into the light. Definition for diligent: constant in effort to accomplish something, attentive and persistent in doing anything. That's right. And you got to be diligent in the works, you know, at all times. Attentive, laborious, careful, and occupied. That's right. You got to occupy till he come. That was commanded for us to do, you know. Occupy till Yahweh Shai come. Hasten on to the coming of our Lord. Romans 8 and 19, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. Exactly. You know, and we're waiting patiently, you know, to be delivered out of here, for Yahweh Shai to come and bring this place down to naught, you know, so we could glorify his name and Yahweh's name throughout the whole entire earth. All right. So Yahushua could set up his beautiful kingdom that he has, you know, ready for us, you know, under his rulership. Okay. Yeah, let me go back into that. So let me go back into back to Isaiah 60 and 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. All right. We already went into that word darkness. Okay. That unknown. Let me go back into it again. As a matter of fact, what was the words we had? Misery, destruction, death, ignorance, sorrow, wickedness. All right. And then you go to obscurity. It was what was it again? Obscurity came up with the state of being unknown. And again, these people don't have a clue of what's going on, but it ain't unknown to the elect. Everything is known to the elect. Matter of fact, I have a scripture for that. Where was that at? Give me 1 second. Oh yeah. That's let me get it in Daniel. Daniel, was it yeah, Daniel 12, I think it was. Yeah, 12 and 10. And it says, many shall be purified and made white and tried. All right, meaning what? You know, many are called and few are chosen. All right. Many shall be purified, meaning, you know, they're going to turn back to these law, statutes, and commandments, and they're going to be purified. They're going to be made holy, sanctified, you see, and made white and tried. All right, because we're going to be tried at the end of the day. But the wicked shall do wickedly. So we're going to be tried for our faith, but the wicked is going to continue to do their wickedness. And none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. See, these wicked don't understand. They're in that unknown state, just like it said. All right, that darkness that's going to cover the whole earth, which that darkness is covering the earth right now as we speak. All right, these people have no clue of what's going on all over the world. You know, you just like let me get that real quick. Just like in the times of Noah, man. All right, in the times of Noah, they were doing what? They were marrying, partying, having a good time. All right. Where's that? 24 and right here. It says, but of that day, that Matthew 24 and 36, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. And that's why you got to be what? You got to be circumspect, like we read earlier, man. Redeeming the times because the days is evil, man. And it says, redeeming the days because the times is evil. Either I forgot which one it goes with. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not angels of heaven, but my Father only. All right. And it says, but as the days of Noah were, all right, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. You see? And that's what these people are doing, man. They're having a good old time, making mirth all over the land. All right. They're eating, they're drinking up, doing drugs. All right. A lot of these people still getting fucking married out here. All right. And what happened? You know, that time came for the ark and that rain started dropping and they were all caught what? Unexpected. And that's what's going to happen to these people, constantly having a great old time. And, you know, once that flood comes, which the flood this time is going to be the martial law troops, all right, the time of the hour of temptation, Okay, you got the chariots, the ICBM missiles, man. All that's gonna take them away. Matter of fact, now that I said that, where is that? I think that's in. Give me 1 second. Can't get it out right now. Oh, Romans 11, 11 and 7. Is it 11 and 7? Spirit of slumber, whatever was it? Damn, where's it at? It says surfeiting in it. Give me 1 second. Surfeiting, KJV. Give me 1 second. Because that's the times that when it speaks about surfing, and it speaks about how people are going to be getting drunk, celebrating. You see, you don't want to be in that spirit, man, because you want to be sober. When you bent out your mind, man, how can you really be focused on what's really going on in the world, man? You know, you all bent out of shape, especially when you drugged up. You know, you have no clue what's going on. You might have a clue what's going on in your high ass mindset, but that's not gonna get you salvation. Damn, where was that at? I read it all the time too. Surfing. Where is that? Oh, I got you. I know where it is now. This is let me open another one. Romans 13. Wasn't I just there though? Oh, I went to 11. That's what it was. Romans 13. And yep. And 11. And it says, and that knowing the time, this is not the, I'm gonna start from here. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. You see, you're supposed to be waking out of woke out of sleep. All right. But if you getting high all the time, drunk as hell, having a good old time, partying all the time, how you gonna wake up out of sleep, man? For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. And it says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. You see, cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. And it says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and in drunkenness, Salakia, not in chambering and wantons, not in strife and envying. All right. And that goes into, let's go into that word real quick. Rioting is what goes into surfeiting. Romans 13 and 11. All right, here we go. Cast off the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Oh, wrong one. The night is far spent. Day is at hand, therefore cast. I just went to the same thing. Salakia. Oh, that's why I can't. There you go. Riding goes into komos. All right, and it says a revel You see, it says a nocturnal and riotous procession of half-drunken and frolicsome fellows who after supper parade through the streets with torches and music in honor of Bacchus. You see, and that goes in, and that's a deity. You see, that's what that people going to the after party. That's what that really represents. That supper parade through the streets. You know, who after supper talking about an after party. These people go after fucking after parties all day long, man. They go to one spot, they jump to another spot. You know, they be doing what's that shit called? Something like bar hopping, but when you just jumping party to party and shit. One place is done. These people are fucking drunk as hell, high as hell out of their damn minds, and they're like, "Oh, where's the next party?" And it says, "In honor of Bacchus," and it says, "or some other deity, and sing and play before houses of male and female friends, hence used generally of feasts and drinking parties." That are protracted till late at night and indulge in revelry. You see? So, hey, that's what ends up happening, man. You're not supposed to be in that type of spirit, just like it said. It said what? It said, let us not, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Okay. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting. You see? And that's what we just went into, that word, rioting. Being half drunk, going party to party, And it says, and in drunkenness. And that one's clear right there. And that's what these people are doing, going to these damn parties over and over and over again. Let's just take another video I wanted to put up before. Look how fucking stupid this guy. You could tell this dude's got a fucking spirit on him. He just zoned out of his mind. Look at him. And what they're worshiping right here, Moloch, right in front of your eyes. See, back in the day, Moloch, they used to do all types of sacrifices, man. They were sacrificing children onto Moloch, you see? And this shit is right here, right? This is the same owl that they use in the Bohemian Grove. And they do real fucking rituals there, man. And this is right in front of your face in the concert. And then you seen how that dude was just looking. He was zoned out of his mind. Smile on his face. That's a straight demonic ass smile on his face because there's demons on him. All right. And as a matter of fact, speaking of demons, that's what these let's see what brothers got anything over here. Nice. Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. You see, it's better to be in the house of mourning, man. That's the spirit that we're supposed to be in. All right. Mourning, weeping, fasting. All right. Not having a good old time. The mirth of the land is gone completely. Oh, that's another one. I think that was another one I did have. For excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler or choler. Yeah, and I believe that's talking about excess of meats, talking about different philosophies, bringing that sickness and all that. All right. By surfeiting have many perished, and he that taketh heed prolongeth his life. Matter of fact, let me see what that word means. Definition of surfeiting. Gerund or present participle. Cause someone to desire no more of something as a result of having consumed or done it to excess. Too much of something. There you go. Consume too much of something. Exactly. These people are going, hey, going back to what the brother said before. These people have no balance. They have no temperance. You see? You have to have balance in things. You can never do too much of something, man. When you that's just a rule of thumb in life, period. You know, that just goes with everything. You can never do too much of something. When you do too much of something, it's just bad for you, man. You see? But what was I at? Damn, I lost it, I think. All right, but yeah, man, that's straight Moloch right there. And that goes into that Bohemian Grove, all right? And that's what, you know, these devils are putting that spiritual wickedness upon people, man. That shit opens portals, man, to your mind, bro. You know, just looking into these fucking damn eyes of this damn devil, you know, that's probably what that guy was, just having a good old time. He's just laughing the same fucking face the whole time, you know, just bopping his head to that shit. Why? Because he probably was just in a trance looking at them eyes to that damn owl. And these people think it's amazing, like, wow, look at this damn owl, man. This shit is so cool, all this fire, all this and that. But meanwhile, while you just sitting there, that shit is doing a whole ritual right in front of your face. You know, spirits are being summoned up. Yeah, that shit is crazy as hell, man. Can't play around with things like that. Where was I at? Oh yeah. So back to Daniel 12 and 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. You see, so at the end of the day, these people are in an unknown state of mind. All right, they don't have no clue of what's going on, but the elect, all right, we know everything that's going on. Why? Because we were given that eye salve, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gave us this knowledge and wisdom, man. All right, that's why you got to be thankful that we're not in darkness like these people are. Matter of fact, let me go back to that. Isaiah 62. And it says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Let's go into that word, gross darkness. A heavy cloud, you see? A heavy or dark cloud, darkness, thick darkness. And if you want to be spiritual with it, hey, that's exactly what's going on. A thick darkness, man. A heavy sift is going on everywhere in the world right now. All right. A dark ass cloud is being put upon the people with all these enchantments and all this sorcery that these people don't know what is going on whatsoever. You know, again, here we are. This shit is about to be put to an end out here. You know, they pushing out all these mandatory yo jabba jabbas. All right, you got the dollars about to fall. All right, that MOTB is about to be pulled out. All right, World War III is around the corner, and all these people could think about is they think they're going back to normal. They still trying to plan for their future. You see, because that dark cloud is over their face. You know, what happens if you in a big ass cloud of smoke or something? You can't see in front of you. You see, you just coughing all over the place. Can't see 3 feet in front of you. Why? Because it's just complete smoke, darkness of smoke, thick smoke all over you. So that's how this cloud is. It's just covering everybody's eyes. But see, we were given that eye salve. You see, we have that light. So when That's why it tells you to have your eye single, because if your eye be single, your whole body be full of light. See, so we have them spiritual eyes, man. That man, we have the light right in front of us. That wherever is dark, we have lighting itself up in front of our path, man. Because we see what's really going on, and we have the understanding of what's going on. And that's beautiful that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has given us that, man, because you the majority of the people don't understand, man. Let me go to that's what I want to go. And that's what I was talking about too before with Noah. So in the times of Noah, how everybody was celebrating, everybody's celebrating now. And they're gonna be when the time came for the ark to get closed up and the rain came, what did everybody try to do? They wanted to jump on, they knocked on the door, they were begging Noah. You see? Well, it's gonna be the same thing. These people are gonna be begging for answers, running to and fro to seek the Lord for the word, and they're not gonna be able to find it. It's gonna be too late. That door of mercy is gonna be closed upon them. And we're not gonna have feelings for nobody, man. We're not gonna feel bad for anybody. You see, because here we are, we're making ourselves fools for Yahawah's sake on a daily basis. And you know, y'all taking it as a joke and like light work. People laughing at us now. So it would only be right that when that time comes that these people are being destroyed, that we're gonna laugh at them. You see? You reap what you sow. Let me get that real quick. John. Matter of fact, before I go to John, let me bring up Amos. I think it's in 5. That's right. 5 and 14. And it says, seek good and not evil, that ye may live, and so the Lord, the power of hosts shall be with you as ye have spoken. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. See, we're supposed to be hating this evil, man. This is supposed to vex your spirit. All right. As a matter of fact, there's another precept that says that too. It says, how's it go exactly? It says, something about we should be hating the evil. Like it's an actual commandment to like almost, damn, I ran into it earlier too. You know, I should have wrote it down. I think it's in 2 Corinthians, was it? And they shall hate evil, KJV. Proverbs. Oh yeah, it is that one. The water Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Rakatah. Actually, I don't know if this is it, but it's a good one though. It says, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. You see? So if you really fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you definitely should be hating all this wickedness around us, man. You should hate being here. You know, what did it say in the scriptures? They love not their lives unto death. You know, we don't want to be here. Literally, we should be hating our own lives, man, because we're constantly surrounded around wickedness and vanity, man. All this vanity around us. So if you actually like being here, then you're a fucking problem then, because that means you're one of the reasons you're part of the problem, basically. You see, you definitely don't want to be fucking living in here, man. And yeah, we maneuver ourselves through this place because we're still alive here and we gotta endure until the end. But at the end of the day, the true brothers don't want to be here, man, and the sisters that's in this truth, the few. They don't want to be here no more. You know, yeah, you know, we have family and we might have kids and all that, but see, our kids and our family don't understand, man. You see, because we want to get up out of here so we could all enjoy each other properly. We could be under the right rulership, you know, with YAHAWAH'S ruling the 144, because they're gonna be ruling with him 1,000 years. Everything's just gonna be in that righteous order, man. But damn, I forget now. I forgot exactly what was the other one I was gonna get. I started going into precept to precept, and I forget. I got the Amos, and the Proverbs. Oh, John, that's what I wanted. John 10 and my mind be racing. 10 and wait 1 second. Oh, it's not John Slack here. It's Job. Job 10. Because I was talking about the gross darkness upon the people. The gross darkness. So Job 10 and 22, and it says, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness. Ooh, you see, and that's what it is, man. This place is so out of order that we have no order here, man. No order. Why? Because this is a land of darkness. It's a land that's upside down. Everything is upside down. You know, good is considered as evil, evil is good, bitter for sweet, sweet for bitter. All right, just like it says, where the light is as darkness. And that's why this truth is just for few. You know, we got to hold on to this truth and hold it tighter than your true love, man. When you have hold of it, got to run with it, because you don't want that light or that candle to go out. You let that go out, you're going to be casted right back into that darkness. And that's where you don't want to be, because we already know where that's going to lead you to, man. That's going to lead to death. Automatic death. 2/3 of our people going to be put out, man. So you're going to be part of that number to be put out. You see? You see, the thing is, matter of fact, I had that one in there. Yeah. Ecclesiasticus 11. Which that was a mean script. 11 and 27. The affliction for an hour maketh a man forget pleasure, and his end, his deeds shall be discovered. And you see, all these people that are having their pleasure now, they trying to have fun, make mirth. All right. When that time comes for the hour of temptation, all right, when it comes to that point when this place is going to be destroyed in 1 hour, you see, that's why it says the affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. You see, these people gonna feel that shit, man. All that pleasure, they gonna wish they never had none of that pleasure, and they gonna wish that they hearkened on to the word. Yahawah Yahushua gonna make them forget about their little pleasures they had, man. Because when they get that affliction, when they get put to death, when they get tortured in these camps and things like that, you see, these people gonna really feel it, man. And they gonna really forget about all that pleasure, because all they gonna feel is pain. That's just like it tells you in 2nd Ezra's 9. It says that what? They all must 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. You see? And that goes back into what? Many will have great miseries done to them in the latter time, man. Why? Because they walked in great pride. All right. But understand for thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open. See, paradise is for us, man. The tree of life is planted. The time is come. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed. And that's what we're striving for. That rest. We want that complete rest. We want to be in that new heaven, that new earth. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into into hell to be forgotten. See, and when you come into this truth and you walk in that spirit, that's what happens, man. The root of evil is sealed up from you. You know, you're no longer walking in that wickedness. You know, you might go off here and there because the just man's gonna fall 7 times, but he can get back up. You know, that's why we comfort each other with these words. That's why you got to constantly keep your mind in these scriptures, because that's your comfort zone right there. That's gonna always be your way out. You feel like you going left, you know, you jump back into the scriptures, and that puts you right back in the right path. All right. And it says sorrows are past, and in the end it showed the treasure of immortality. Exactly, because we were made to be immortal, man. And it says, and therefore, ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish, for when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, that thought scorn of his law and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous and said in their heart, there is no God. Yeah, and that knowing they must die. Yeah, they wanted to believe that there was no God. Their God is who? Esau. You see, and the God of this world has blinded the minds. That's going into that thick cloud that's blinding their mind, man, blinding their eyesight of what's really going on, because they're put upon them strong delusions, believing in lies. They run to their oppressors for answers, you know. So Yahweh, because ultimately everything comes from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So the only way you're gonna be converted is through the spirit. And if Yahweh Shai don't want you, he gonna have your mind in that spirit of slumber, man. You just straight sleep. For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them, for it was not his will that men should come to naught. But they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him, which prepared life for them. And therefore is my judgment now at hand. These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee. Then I answered and said, behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of thy wonders, which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not showed me. You see? And he's doing these wonders right now, giving us these wonders, giving us this truth, giving us the heads up. Man, that's the best thing you could have right now, is to have the heads up of what's about to go down right in front of your face. You know, and that, you know, that's why it tells you a prudent man, KJV, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. How does he gonna hide himself? He hide himself in these scriptures, man. He hides himself in these scriptures, in his truth. All right. He hides himself with the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But the simple pass on and are punished. And we constantly say, what, man? How long will you simple ones love simplicity? And they're going to be put on their punishment. They're going to be put on timeout. That timeout going to be for a while, too. Because, see, you're not going to make you're not going to conquer that death. You know, you're going to have to come back in the loins of the elect. And this, what good is that? Yeah, you still gonna be, you know, blessed with living forever and all that, but man, you want to conquer death. You want to conquer that first round and make it into the kingdom from there. That's where the true glory is at, man. You know, for us to make it to that first round, where we get to see the kingdom established. And oh man, that's just the thought of it, you know, putting these damn devils in slavery and all that, you know. Yahawah taking the kingdom, and then King David ruling also, you know, that's beautiful. But see if brothers got any scriptures. This is Ecclesiastes 7:4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Correct. You know, and that's where these people's minds is at, man. In the house of mirth. Who's this for? Oh, okay. When you was talking about the drunkenness, all right. Well, that's what they are. Intoxication, man. These people are. That's why a lot of these people were dropping too, man. Because with all the satanic bullshit going on, all right. On top of that, they got the yo jabba jabba, and then they getting high and drunk with it. You see, that shit is not a good combination. You know, just when I used to do fucking bullshit drugs and shit like that back in the day, you know, being wicked, man. I used to do shit like that, mix, and that shit was never good, man. That shit, what helped me is I had a high tolerance. Hey, I don't even want to say call hello and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah on that, because that was some wicked shit I was doing, but he actually kept me alive, honestly. But, you know, I had a tolerance for shit like that. You know, and if you ain't got no strong mind or tolerance for things like that, man, people just drop with no problem breathing. You know, you got this noisy ass music that's thumping so loud, that shit is making your fucking heart jump out of your damn chest. You know, so yeah, absolutely, these people were catching straight heart attacks in the middle of the fucking crowd. You know, panic attacks and shit like that. And again, he promotes psychedelic drugs. He ain't out there just promoting no bud, no drinks. He promoted heavy drugs, man. Psychedelics, acid, shrooms. You know, brother, matter of fact, you just put that up. Meth, you know, a lot of meth, man. Meth is no fucking joke, man. Short methamphetamine, short for methadone. Yeah, man, that shit is out there, bro. Shit hitting the fan, Satan shifting shit around. Absolutely, man. Satan man, I'm telling you, he doing what he's supposed to do. This is First Peter's 1:23. Being born again, not of corruptible seed, but of an incorruptible by the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which liveth and abideth forever. Exactly. Going into what? That cleansing, man. You want to cleanse yourself. How do you cleanse yourself? How do you take that true baptism? By taking heed of the word. You see? You take heed of this word, and that's how you get that spiritual cleansing, man. You cleanse your spirit. And like the brother put, being born again. You're born again. That's what it really means to be born again, man. To put down all the wickedness that you have did and start to live righteously to the best of your ability. You know, rehearsing the righteous acts. Ephesians 2:2, wherein in past times ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. Exactly. See, we were once walking in that course of the world, but we no longer walking that way no more. Why? Because you have to transform your mind, man. Like it tells you, what is that? Romans 12. Romans 12:2. No, 12:1. I beseech you, brethren. Salaki, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And man, that's the hardest thing to do, man, is transform your mind, to renew your mind. But if you have faith, all right, you have faith and you got the names, hey, what does it say? Anything is possible, man. Everything and anything is possible with the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And when you pray and you have faith, you have to believe that he's going to give you what you pray for, man. What is that in Luke? That anything you shall ask in my name, KJV. I think it's in Luke, though. Damn, I forgot which one it is. I think it's in, I know it's in Luke. That's a good one too. It's not the one I want though. Oh man. All right, yeah, I could use this one because it comes out twice. That's right. Damn, where'd it go? Mark 11:24. It's in Luke too, but it gave me the one for Mark 11:20. Where did it go? Where did it go? When did it say it was? Slovakia. Give me 1 second. Mark 11:24. Oh yeah, right here. I'll start from 23. It says, "For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith." Yeah, because nothing will be impossible unto you. And then it says, "Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." You have to believe, man. That's having that faith. You know, that's why when you pray for what you ask for. And then, most of our brothers, after that, we say the water, afterwards, like that's like saying, it's like almost commanding Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to give us that, for it to happen. And we're not saying we're commanding them in a bad way. It's just having that confidence, that faith that he's going to give you what you ask for. So when you pray, you ask for what you ask for. All right. You say bubble kushar, the water. It's like saying thank you. I appreciate it very much. And you have to have that faith that you're going to receive it. Matter of fact, brother at the camp always says that. He'd be like, that's like when you go ask somebody for a drink, and you'd be like, yo, you just go get me a drink. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. Like the guy looking at you like how you knew I was gonna get it for you. That's how you gotta come at, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, in a respectful way though. At the end of the day, he's gonna know your true intent and your true thought. All right. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Barakatah. Ash. See what the brother got here. That's right. The elect are honorable for making it through that first round, and they'll get to be with Yahweh Shah up close. Exactly. We're gonna be drinking with him. We're gonna be at that table celebrating. You know, we're gonna be reigning with him for 1,000 years. That's why you want that, man. You don't want that second. Matter of fact, where's that in? I was just reading that earlier. Yeah, that's in Revelations. Revelations 20, and I'll read it from 5. And it says, "But the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is he that has part in in the first resurrection. On such the second death has no power, but they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, all right, and shall reign with him 1,000 years." You see? So you don't want to make that second round, man. It's not that it's not pointless, because yeah, you're gonna still make it and you're gonna get something out of it. But man, the one that really counts is that first round. That first round is everything. James 1 and 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. Exactly. Anybody that lacks that wisdom, it ain't nothing for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to give you that, man. You know, he want people to ask for that knowledge and wisdom. You see, but these people fools hate knowledge. So these people are not even asking for any type of wisdom. And it says, but let him ask in faith, asking in faith, once again, believing that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to give you that knowledge and wisdom, not wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. Yeah, I'll read this one real quick. If you ask anything in my name, I will do it. Exactly. Luke 11 and 9, and I say unto you, ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Exactly. And that could go hand in hand with what the brother just put. With if you lack any wisdom, you see, if you lacking wisdom, all right, you seeking it, you're gonna find it. You see, you knocking on the door for Yahweh to give you that wisdom, he gonna open that door onto you. It says, for everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be open. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. Again, the point was these people, this wickedness, bro, there's wickedness everywhere right now. It's lucky I ain't gonna put that on, but yeah, that wickedness is very heavy right now. So, we gotta stay focused, and keep our prayers up, keep abiding in the word, and have that armor. Matter of fact, I'll end it with that. Take all these out. Let me get Ephesians. And I hate when that shit does that. Ephesians 6 and 11. It says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. See, and that's what we got to do. We got to put on that whole armor. All right, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feast shall with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And that's the point right there, man. We're going to be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. We're going to be able to, rebuke these damn demons off of us when you have this armor on, all right? And nothing's going to touch you. Why? Because, once again, that name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is that strong tower. And the righteous is always going to run into it and be safe. All right? That's our shield and our buckler, man. And it says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, these scriptures. Again, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, man. In the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So, hey, that's pretty much the point right there. All right. Okay. The Lord deals with the poor. If you're lacking in the wisdom, just ask. Exactly. The Lord always dealing with the poor. He deals with the lowly, the afflicted, the forlorn, those that's constantly at the bottom of society, man. You see? But hey, with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Aquat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom. The Water Brothers for tuning in. The Water for the Scriptures. Appreciate it. May Yahweh Bashim Yahushai continue to bless y'all with knowledge and wisdom. Keep fighting the good fight of faith. To the next one, Shalom.